If you want to connect Gmail with Zapier and start automating your email workflow, this video will walk you through the full setup step by step. Whether you're looking to send email data into a spreadsheet, trigger automations from new messages, or simply connect your Gmail account to a Zap, this is one of the easiest ways to get started with automation. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, go to Zapier in your browser. Once you're on the homepage, look for the Create option and click it. This is where Zapier lets you build new automations, also called Zaps. After that, choose Zap Workflows. This will open the area where you can start building a brand new automation from scratch. Now, you need to set up your trigger. Click on Trigger, because every Zap starts with an event that happens first. In the app search bar, type Gmail and select it from the results. Gmail is the app that will watch for the email activity you want to automate. After selecting Gmail, Zapier will ask you to choose an event. For this part, pick any event that fits your workflow. Zapier gives you several options depending on what you want Gmail to do, such as triggering when a new email arrives or when a matching email appears. Choose the one that makes sense for your automation, then log in to your Gmail account when prompted. Make sure you're signing in to the correct Google account connected to the inbox you want to use. Once your Gmail account is connected, Zapier will confirm the trigger setup. At this point, your Gmail account is officially linked and ready to be used inside your workflow. Now, it's time to add the next step, which is the action. Click on Action, because this is the part of the Zap that tells Zapier what to do after Gmail triggers something. In the app search bar, search for another app you want to connect. For example, you could select Google Sheets if you want to save email information into a spreadsheet. You can also choose other apps depending on your goal, but Google Sheets is a common example for tracking data automatically. After selecting your action app, click on Choose an Event and pick the action you want to run. Just like with the trigger, Zapier will show different event options based on the app you selected. Choose the one that matches your workflow, then log into that app account when asked. This step connects the second app to your Gmail automation, so the two can work together. Next, click Build It in the top area. This helps Zapier generate the workflow structure and prepare everything for testing. Once the setup looks good, click Test Run. This is an important step because it lets you make sure the Gmail trigger and the action are working properly before you publish anything. If the test runs successfully, you're almost done. The final step is to click Publish. That makes your Zap live, which means your Gmail automation will start working automatically in the background. And that's it. You've successfully integrated Gmail with Zapier. Now, you can start building powerful automations to save time, organize emails, and connect Gmail with the other tools you use every day. If this video helped you out, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.